Hello everyone, my name is Zerionics, and today we'll be watching when YouTubers try to warn their audience.
From Markiplier warning his audience about the massive honey scam 6 years ahead
I
of
heard
time,
about the honey scam.
Shady shit going on. I can't put my finger upon it.
to Jacksepticeye's brutally honest warning.
Do you think
Mr.
Mr.
Beast?
Beast ruined
Yeah.
YouTube?
Yes.
I know this.
Here are 8 times YouTubers tried to warn their audience, starting with Markiplier, who spent a few minutes during a 2019 stream to vent about a product that every YouTuber except him was promoting.
I don't know why, but I naturally distrust honey.
With honey being a free browser extension
Okay,
promising
let's be honest. This whole thing was just common sense. Where did they get this money from? Where the absolute did they get all this like free money to promote their most their most suspicious, like weird company? You know what I mean? Like, come on, nothing is free in this world. All right, I'm not taking that from Markiplier's speech or quotes. I'm just saying anything. Everyone wants free stuff. All right, but like I said, in reality, nothing is free, man.
to help people save money, Markiplier went on to explain
I
his
used to
doubts
use
about
honey
it.
because
My
I was
gut
so skeptical.
tells me that nothing in life is free.
Exactly.
So where's all these savings coming from?
Yeah.
They push so much advertising.
It'll
on
be the
YouTube. They do
government
brand
doing
deals
that
with
and they
other
want
YouTubers.
free money.
Despite admitting that honey might turn out to be fine, Mark couldn't bring himself to trust it.
I got no problem with like the concept of an app that like clips coupon codes for you. That's great. That sounds great on its surface. But there's some shady shit going on. People are getting money out of it, and then people are saving money out of it, and that makes sense, but the other part doesn't make sense, and then something's going on here. Where's all this money coming from?
Capping it off with a bold prediction.
I have a feeling
This was
that
just
in like
common
a couple
sense,
years, there's
though,
going to be
not
the
gonna
great
lie.
honey conspiracy of like 2022.
This would become eerily accurate in 2025, with tech reviewer Megalag being the first
Yeah.
YouTuber to expose the ugly truth.
Honey is a scam, and the majority of claims promoted by those influencers aren't even remotely true.
The scam affected both the user and the content creator. The user would always get the worst possible discounts, while the creators would lose affiliate revenue to Honey. Once Megalag spoke out, other YouTubers stepped forward too,
Yeah.
including tech reviewer Marcus Brownlee, who would also explain the scam and credit Mark for getting it right all along.
And there was a hilarious clip of Markiplier from like 4 years ago being very suspicious of them.
Mark admitted that while he knew something was wrong, the extent of the scam still shocked him.
I just knew that it didn't feel right. I never took a honey deal because I didn't trust
It was suspicious,
And
yeah.
holy shit, it was so much worse than I ever could have imagined.
Markiplier has every reason to feel smug about his prediction, much like PewDiePie, who was the first YouTuber to warn about the dark side of Ryan's world.
I always think these are the most wholesome YouTubers that always predicted. Like, they always get things right. I don't understand. They're too wholesome.
Child stars on television because like their parents are literally forcing them to do it.
That
And
is
it's just
true.
Something sad about it.
He would make this comment on January 3rd, 2017, when he sat down to
2017.
react to an article
Almost
making a
10
bold
years
claim.
ago.
What is
Oh
this?
my god.
5-year-old threatens to dethrone YouTube king PewDiePie over my goddamn dead body.
Pewds would go on to review this up-and-coming channel, only to be left thoroughly unimpressed. But it wasn't just
Not
the
gonna lie, this whole channel, like the Ryan Toys review thing or whatever you call it, yeah, this was like weird. Like, it's always these like family-friendly channels that would just film their kids, film their private life, just to be exposed to the whole internet. Like, you know, like, I don't know about you guys, but I recently come across like so many like videos catching like predators, catching weird people meeting up with fucking minors. This is the type of shit you should not be posting in this day and age, okay? Why are you filming your kids on the internet, fam?
that left a bad taste in his mouth.
Who will you hatch?
This is
See, she
insane.
doesn't even let him finish. He was clearly about to say something there.
Besides the pattern of parental manipulation, Pewds noticed
Poor
another
kid.
odd thing about Ryan's channel.
Isn't this
Have you ever
child
seen a video
labor?
with
Because he doesn't
11
get
million
paid.
views and 9,000 likes? Please direct me to that video because it doesn't exist. These are not
Yes.
real people. These are not real views.
These are
PewDiePie would
bots?
end his rant with a funny skit that would end up being scarily close to the reality of most child YouTubers.
Oh,
Can you do it again, baby? But
no.
can you do it with more
PewDiePie
energy?
is
More energy?
mocking
Yeah, hey,
the
Here's a
parents.
Red Bull, okay? Mommy needs some dollars, so you need to look happy.
8 years later, Ryan's channel has come under intense scrutiny for parental exploitation and shady business practices, ultimately proving
Wow,
Cube's
the
right.
views,
While
though.
PewDiePie didn't
8.4
personally
million
know
views.
Ryan, controversial YouTuber Woa Vicky would give a
Woa
chilling
Vicky.
warning about someone she knew very well. Woa Vicky, real name Victoria Rose, first rose to fame in 2017 after using racial slurs and claiming to be black.
Oh
I
my
took the
god.
test and they said I'm black. That means I have the right to tell y'all that I'm black.
But it became pretty clear that Vicky was just building a persona to chase clout, much like fellow flexor
Yeah.
Lil Tay.
I dropped 200 racks on this car, and I'm only 9 years old.
Vicky
That's
and
how the
Tay's paths
BMW
would
looks
cross
like
due to
back
Vicky's
then?
feud with another controversial teen, Bad
Isn't this Bad Baby? I've seen this
aka
clip.
the Cash Me Outside girl.
Me and my blood sister. You
I-
feel what I'm saying?
Didn't they get into a fight? I swear, like, they were just throwing hands. And Lil Tay was obviously scared, because back then she was a little kid, and now both of them do OnlyFans. This world's so fucked up, man.
Broke ass bitch.
It's just so messed
But
up.
on June 29th, 2018, Vicky would make
Oh,
a surprisingly serious video after she discovered the concerning
That
truth
thumbnail
about
is
her friend.
disgusting, by the way.
is a little girl, a 10-year-old girl who came from Canada, who plays
Canada?
ballet. You know what I'm saying? She don't know nothing about no
Wait, what?
rappers. She don't know nothing about flexing. It's her brother that runs her account.
Going on to explain why this was so bothersome.
She's really a good person. Like, it's just her brother in her ear telling her what to do. He started yelling at her and was like, why'd you do that? You did it wrong, da-da-da-da-da. And then she started crying because, like, she's 10 years old. She doesn't know how to handle all that.
Fans were quick to
Okay.
appreciate Vicky's rare moment of maturity. Her warning highlighted the exploitation in Tay's life, leading to more people exposing the truth about Tay's family and eventually allowing Lil Tay to live her own happy life. By
Lil
exposing
Tay is
Tay's
so-
brother, Vicky's video
so
became her most
bizarre,
popular one to
man,
date,
like-
much like YouTuber Polydactyl, who exposed primitive technology channels in his most
Is that
viewed
the
video
side
ever.
man?
Just like
on the
Santa
right.
Claus and the Queen of England.
Oh, I think I've seen this video. I swear Moist Critical predicted this, no?
Primitive technology channels.
Yeah, this is fake.
Backing his claim by pointing out inconsistencies with primitive tech videos.
This dude is using a stick to carve out this giant hole, which leaves very small marks in the dirt. And if you look
Yeah.
above, you see these really big, wide marks.
Yeah.
Something that a shovel would make.
He then points out the evident excavator tread marks in the video, further proving the use of machinery behind the scenes. But that wasn't all, as the inconsistencies with nature kept adding up.
What's this? He's splitting bamboo with a hatchet? Hatchets do not pop up in nature, all right? Have you ever seen a field of hatchets? Me neither.
Putting the final nail in the coffin by highlighting the scheme behind
What
these
is
channels.
this?
Either,
A
like, the
roller
village or
coaster?
some
Oh,
company came
okay.
in, they hired a team,
Okay, you cannot build that, man. What?
and just every once in a while, they said, hey, stop working. We're gonna have this dude come out and hit it with a stick a couple times.
I just don't understand why people would waste time doing this though. Like, you're really gonna film yourself building a whole ass primitive technology, whatever you call it, like this video, like what he's doing right now, that must have taken you months, bro. There's no way you can do this by yourself.
Since then, many YouTubers have exposed the truth about primitive technology channels in recent years, prompting
Primitive
people
building,
to
that's what it's
appreciate
called.
Poly. Now, while Polydactyl can
I
gloat
told
about
you
being
so.
right, the Sidemen can pat
Oh,
themselves on the
the
back after warning their
Sidemen.
fans of a scam. In 2025, the Sidemen charity football match
God, I
was
love
taking
the
place in
Sidemen.
Wembley, featuring popular
I'm a
YouTubers
huge
like
fan
Kai
of the
Cenat and
Sidemen.
Logan Paul, causing the tickets to be in hot demand. But in the months leading up to their event, the group became aware of a disturbing activity. Bots and fake accounts are claiming to sell charity match tickets. These are
Oh,
most
wow.
likely scams. People
I didn't know that. Wait, they were selling scam tickets?
were grateful for the timely announcement. Surprisingly, this wasn't the first time the Sidemen had to
The
deal with
charity
ticket
match
trouble
was
around their
insane,
annual
though.
event,
I
with
really
the
wish I could
2024 edition affected as
attend.
well.
We
To the
checked
charity
on
match.
eBay. People are
And watch.
reselling.
I really dislike the fact that people have thought, there's a charity event, let me go and buy a
It's
ticket so I
disgusting.
can sell it
Yeah.
to make 10 times the price of the ticket for myself.
Among the many stars who took
Yeah.
to the field in 2025 was Mr. Beast, who had been the subject of a warning by YouTuber Jacksepticeye.
Do you think Mr. Beast ruined YouTube?
Oh, here comes the...
Before getting this question during a lie detector test, Jack would be asked by Tommy
Tommy
Innit
Innit.
about his thoughts on YouTube,
Would you say YouTube's changed for the worse?
Yes.
leading to a follow-up question that revealed a shocking confession from Jack.
Like I said, it's always like the most wholesome like YouTubers that predicted these stuff. I'm not sure about Wow Vicky, but like Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, PewDiePie, those 3 YouTubers are genuinely wholesome, and they always like, yep, this person is bad. Banished to the Shadow Realm.
The Beast. No. The jacket. Oh! Did you think Mr. Beast
that hurts so
ruined
much.
YouTube? Yes.
When asked about his reasoning, Jack didn't hold back.
Because it became more about views, money, and popularity than it did about having fun.
The clip went viral, prompting Mr. Beast to hit
Check
back
the
with a
expiry date
response
of
on
the
X.
Nesty.
Most of the internet sympathized with Mr. Beast, with some even questioning Jack's motives. But while Jack didn't respond, his words would loom large a few months later as Mr. Beast faced one controversy after another. From YouTube medical expert Dr. Mike criticizing
Dr.
Lunchley,
Mike?
I usually don't make videos
Oh,
discussing
God,
creators'
Lunchley.
products, but when terms like healthier or better
In case you guys don't know, the Lunchley made KSI's Think of It song popular.
for you get tossed around, I feel it's important to set the record straight.
to allegations around the dangerous conditions in the Beast games.
Over a dozen people who participated in the first installment of Beast Games said that they had not received adequate food or medical care, and that some competitors had suffered injuries from the physical challenges.
It's just a
The
marketing
internet has started
tactic.
digging into the problems with Jimmy's content,
Yeah.
giving even more weight to Jack's warning. However, Jacksepticeye isn't the only one to have been wary of Mr. Beast, with British content creator Chris Broad also taking digs at the
Oh,
world's biggest
I heard of
YouTuber
this
for his
YouTuber before.
association with Logan Paul.
It's very strange. Like, how could Mr. Beast, a guy who is famed for being a genius, who mastered the algorithm, how could he not calculate that partnering with such a man would be anything other than a shit idea?
Logan Paul wouldn't be spared a warning either.
And in the years since, the headlines surrounding this guy have continued to spell
Logan
bad.
Paul just likes dead things. I don't know. Back then, Logan Paul would love to record dead things. It's not just a Japanese force thing. It just likes recording dead things. I don't know why, man.
News. There's not been much in the way of a redemption arc.
Bringing it full circle with Hakuya Girl.
What makes it crazy is how she condensed the
Didn't she do like a crypto scam? Like she rug pull everybody?
5-year lifespan of a modern influencer into just like 2 or 3 months. Step 1, have a viral moment. Step 2, have a podcast. Step 3, unleash a cryptocurrency.
Yup,
which quickly
that's
goes
the one.
wrong.
Chris doubled down on his warning, explaining why it was important to heed it for future generations.
And if the people at the top of this platform with unimaginable reach don't have a good moral compass to guide them, then we all lose for it, particularly the next generation growing up watching this, especially if they're raised on a diet of Lunchley. My message this Christmas is simple. Choose very carefully who you watch on YouTube.
Along with his video gaining almost 2
I mean, yo, majority of the audience is just very brain dead kids, man. They just be watching whatever colorful they see on the screen. Oh my god, just get like jingling keys and be like, hey kids, you want to watch my videos? I got $4,000 gift cards for you if you like and subscribe to this video. I will give you my house. I will give you my whole gaming setup. That's the reason why majority of the audience is just very brain dead kids.
million views, Chris would also be praised by fans. While Chris's warning is being taken seriously by the internet, the same can't be said for American YouTuber TJ Kirk, aka The Amazing Atheist, whose warning about a Finnish gunman went unheard. On June 8th, 2007, TJ filmed a rant on the infamous Columbine school shooters Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold and the people who admire them.
I want to talk about these kids, and not just kids, there's adults too, who seem to extol Eric and Dylan here on YouTube. I'll link to all of their profiles once again.
TJ would end his rant with a chilling warning about the exact people who should be investigated.
We're always talking about warning signs.
2007 is
Could we have seen it
crazy
coming?
though.
Well, you know what? If you
What
want to
was
look for
warning
warning
even
signs,
evolved that time?
there they are. Those are your warning signs.
One of the profiles on TJ's list was Natural Selector 89, real name Pekka Erik Avinen, a Finnish teenager who would go on to unalive 7 students and his principal at a high school
I've
5 months
heard
after
about
TJ's
this
warning.
case.
In the aftermath
Yeah.
of the tragedy, TJ would express his disappointment at his warning falling on
And his condolences
on
to
deaf
the
ears.
victims.
You can probably tell that I'm not happy about my vindication because it was something that I warned you would happen, something that I told you to be mindful of, and you didn't. You weren't mindful of it. You criticized me for it.
However, his accurate prediction would push him into a brighter spotlight, with the internet crediting him for being ahead of his time. I haven't seen this video in over 10 years, but the algorithm treated me well today. In a way, it's prophetic of the time we live in now, where mass shootings are part of the regular news cycle, making TJ's warning one of the most relevant ones of our time.
You just see like dead bodies everywhere. Good video, Pexto. Pexto. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Rest in peace, those victims. My condolences. Although it was a while ago, but still. And yeah, there are very weird, heinous people on the internet will always do something really bad. And these genuine YouTubers came to light and called them out. Well, I'm not going to say it any longer. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what your thoughts on this video. And yes, I am out.